Hello guys, my name is Diego Pacheco and this will be another Java video. So today we're gonna talk about Remap, and Remap is Java framework for binding, and that's kind of a useful for some situations like you have like a SOA service and then you have a contract and you don't want to leak your internal domain and you want to convert your internal objects to the contract. The same thing could be true about like a domain objects and stuff like that, right? So every time you want to do object conversions and these objects are kind of similar or even almost the same, and that's a kind of a standard DDD technique called anti-corruption layer, where you don't want to leak some of your abstractions and you want to have sort of a boundary there, right? So I have this idea project. I want to show you guys how to use Remap, right? So if you go on my pom.xml, we just need to add one dependencies called Remap, right? And then we have like a customer Pojo, and customer has a ID, which is a UUID, has a name, mail, address, and gender, right? And full constructor, empty constructor, getters and setters equals to string full-fledged Pojo. And then we have another full-fledged Pojo, the person, where we have a UID ID, a string name, a string mail, a string address, and a boolean gender. And then we can play with Remap. So what we do, first you need to build a model, right? So there's a mapping module, and then you do by doing this, you do remapping, saying mapping.from, and then you say, okay, what's the base class you want to copy from? So we want to copy from customer class to, and then the class that you want to copy to person. And then you can add a bunch of rules. Let's say I want to omit on the source get address, and I want omit on the destination get address, meaning do not copy the address, right? I want to keep the address blank. And I also want to reassign the customer name to the person name, right? And I could be using a method here. I could be adding some extra values to the transformation, right? It's very, very powerful internal DSL. And then I want to replace the customer get gender for the person get gender, and I could be replacing like different fields, right? So I can do more powerful mapping, and I want to skip when null, when boolean value, when this is null, right, for the gender, and then I want to create a mapper, and then I get a mapper of a customer to person, and here we're just printing the mapping, and then here, let's say create a customer, set address, gender, mail, name, and UID. And here I just call the mapping.map, and I pass the Pojo, and then I get my other object back, right? So see, the API is very clear, it's very easy to use, and the performance is quite okay as well. So here, just printing the map, we can see more information about details about the mapping, and here we can see the mapping happen successfully. So I can print customer and person, and you can see that the address, the customer has an address, but the person doesn't, right? Because we specifically changed that, and that's it. That's how you can use Remap. So I hope you guys like it. See you next time. Take care. Cheers.